All right, YouTube. This is my DA60, brand new, never been on a plane yet, which is going on a P-51 Hangar 9 60cc plane. It's about an 89-inch wingspan. So this video is to show you a couple little things. I haven't started building the plane yet. I'll probably do that over the winter, but I wanted to talk about this muffler and these wheels. All right. So, in all due respect to DA, I use their engines all the time. I don't use anything but DA engines. Until I just bought this DLE-20. I don't have a plane for it, but I have to mention that because I just said I always buy these. I got DA35. I had two DA50s. I got one now. I got two DA60s. So, all due respect to them, but they bought out slimline mufflers, and I waited like 2 years to buy this engine because I was waiting to get a slimline Pitts muffler like this from them, and they are not building any. So I've waited 2 years, and I decided to go ahead and get the engine. And then I looked for a muffler, and I found this muffler. Now this muffler looks just like I noticed that they started selling a black muffler like this, but the only difference between this muffler and theirs is they show a small bracket on there. I'm not sure if you get a bracket, but this muffler doesn't have the bracket. If it comes loose, I'll put a bracket on it. But I didn't buy their muffler because I wanted the slimline. And this muffler, DA, Desert Aircraft, is $165. I got this muffler off eBay from this company for 90 plus shipping, which came out to be about $106. It looks just like their muffler. And so, you're forced to buy what you can, what you think is this hobby is so expensive. Every little single thing you buy is outrageously priced. So by the time you build your plane, you're in at $3,000. Smaller planes, $1,000 easy. So you have to try to cut corners somewhere. If they would have sold the slimline, I wouldn't hesitated to buy the slimline. All right, so that's the muffler. Now, let's talk about these wheels. Anyone building a Hangar 9 P-51 60cc plane will need a set of these. These are 5 1/4 inches, and Horizon Hobby does not sell these wheels anymore. And so I looked and looked for these wheels, and I finally found a set right here. They look like that on one side and this on the other. That's kind of weird, but that's the way it is. But that's no problem. But I found them at Sierra Giant Scale. To order anything from him, you need to call him, and he's a great guy, honest. And he sent these right out. So you need these wheels to go with these retracts. the E-Flight retracts. All right. The other thing is, by the way, these wheels are 5 1/4, and they have a 1/4 hole. And they fit those E-Flight retracts perfect. Here's another thing. DA will give you wooden motor mounts with this DA60. So from Extreme Flight, you can buy a Blazing Star engine mount. Here it is. There's a rubber, 2mm rubber on one side and a 3mm rubber on the other side. They do not tell you which goes to the engine and which goes to the firewall. So, you know, I thought I'd throw that in. And this, by the way, this is about $60 shipped. These wheels were $180 shipped, which is crazy. $180 for airplane wheels. I mean, something has to be wrong. I mean, that's the way it is. If you want them, you can buy them. If you don't, you ain't getting them. So anyways, I wanted to show the muffler. You know, by the way, let's show this. I haven't taken this out of the motor mount out of the bag yet, but got a little bit showing right there. But I haven't checked the motor firewall on the plane yet, so if we have to cut it out a little, we will. Or if we have to raise it out and the motor mount out a little bit, we will. But I've used one of these motor mounts on a Aeroworks Yak before, and these motor mounts are really nice. And I don't know why DA doesn't build the 60 the same way they build the 50, where you can have the standoffs. I just don't know that. I don't know why. This is what DA gives you for the DA60 wooden mounts. If I need to, I'll use one of them on the back of that. You know, use one of them wood mounts if I need to come out any further. So, all right, YouTube, I hope this helps.